Now, it's time for Football Friday Night with Rod Smith and the KRCG 13 sports team.
Good evening. Welcome to a Football Friday Night, Week 5. We're already halfway through the season, and it's starting to feel a little bit more like football weather. Some big Mid-Missouri matchups tonight, including a wild overtime game that just finished up. Starting at Helias Catholic High, the Crusaders, and Rockbridge Bruins. 1 and 2 in our Mid-Missouri Prep Power Poll. Also 1 and 2 in the CMAC. This could decide the conference championship. Homecoming for Helias, but Rockbridge, not your normal homecoming opponent. The Bruins are tough. And this was a tough first half interception on both sides. Here's a Rockbridge pick by Kreitza, who picks it off, juggles, gets it. This game was scoreless with 1 minute and 8 seconds left before halftime. Austin Weaver throws to Sam Lopez, who does the rest. Look at Lopez go faster than his dad, Joey Lopez, back in his J days. Finally, a touchdown, 7-0 Helias. The court likes that. Then look at this, Rockbridge with less than 6 seconds left to the half. Brady Davidson, huge arm to Drevin Seaman, 79-yard touchdown. Game tied 7-7 at halftime with the Helias marching band performing at the break. Early second half, Helias defense, big play. Logan Hillman, second interception of the game. Juggling grab. Hillman, a special athlete, does it all for Helias. Just started playing football as a freshman. There's another great. Hale Henches honored for being an All-American in his Crusader days. That interception set up an Alex Marbury touchdown, 4 yards out, 2-point conversion. It's 15-7 Helias. The defense, strong all season, forces a Rockbridge punt. And look what Alex Marbury does. Lightning fast, not going to catch him. 80-yard punt return for touchdown. All of a sudden, it's 22-7 Helias after 3 quarters. But Rockbridge did not die. Derek Young, 9-yard touchdown run at a 2-point conversion. They were within a touchdown. 15 seconds left in regulation. Brady Davidson, 19-yard touchdown run at the extra point. We're tied, 22-22, going to overtime. This is OT. After Helias misses a field goal, Rockbridge wins it on the Brady Davidson touchdown pass. 29-22 in overtime. The Bruins survive a big overtime win over Helias.
Yeah, they're a great program. So a lot of pride in that. I mean, we came in here knowing that, they're the returning CMAC champs, and so if you want to be that, you got to beat them. And really proud of the way we fought to get it done.
Heck of a win for Matt Perkins and Rockbridge. Meanwhile, over at Capital City High, the Cavs taking on crosstown rival Jefferson City. Capital City on the board in the first possession. Quarterback Evan Schaefer keeps it. 11-yard touchdown run. Cavs up 7-0. Next Cavalier possession. Again, long drive. Ends up with a Schaefer score. 14-0 near the end of the first. Jays had a big response. Look at Kendrick Johnson. He does it all for this team. Fields the kickoff at the 1, heads to the far sideline, and he will take it all the way. 99-yard touchdown return. Jays fans had something to cheer about. It was a 14-7 game after a quarter, but the Jays could not stop Cavaliers' offense. Jalen Thomas, short touchdown run, made it 21-7. Next time Cap City had the ball, give it to Thomas again. Another big game for the junior running back. 20 yards to pay dirt. Make it 28-7 Capital City. Then just before halftime, Schaefer to the air. Yeah, they can throw the ball too. To hits Braxton Kieran on the 5-yard touchdown. Cap City led it 35-7 at the half. They win it big. Cavaliers 49-7 over the Jays. More CMAC action in Columbia. The Battle Spartans in search of a first win. Tough matchup tonight against the Camden Lakers. Defense dominated early in this one. Battle offense in plus territory here. Ball pops out. DeAndre Hare falls on it for the Lakers. Scoreless opening quarter. Camden strikes before the end of the first half. Carson Durnan hits Owen Borby here. Gets the Lakers on the board with a touchdown. Camden tacks on 2 more TDs. Lakers shut out the Spartans 20-0. And the Hickman Cupies on the road at Smith Cotton in Sedalia with Justin Conyers. And the Cupes make it back-to-back wins. Cupies on the move. Quarterback Braden Bursey finds Kason Conyers on the sideline. Picks up nice yardage for Hickman. Later on, Bursey to the air again. Brock Camp, he is a load. Great catch. Big touchdown. Cupies pick up their second straight win, 42-22. Big Tri-County Conference showdown in Wardsville tonight. State's top-ranked Blair Oaks Falcons in Class 3 against 9th-ranked Boonville. Falcons and Pirates 1-2 in our Mid-Missouri Prep Power Poll for small schools. Falcons quarterback Tyler Bax getting the ball to Brady Dapkus for the opening touchdown for the Falcons. Falcons defense getting one of their own. Sam Closser from the famous Closser family. Nice pick. And another Falcons touchdown. Where is he? There he is, going to the end zone. Yeah, Falcons getting everyone involved here. This time handoff to Brady Dapkus. A 35-yard Falcon touchdown run. Mean Green Machine, they were going tonight. Another really strong showing from the Falcons. Backs with the keeper. 15-yard Falcon touchdown. They just kept going and going. Tyler Bax dumped another one off to Brady Dapkus. The final, it was a lot to a little. Blair Oaks wins. Good season for the Osage Indians. Coming in 3-1, playing California tonight. Pintos 1-3. The Osage rumbling out of the gate. Senior tailback Aiden Williams punches it in on the goal line for 6. Indians not finished. Early second quarter, Jason Colonius weaves his way through in for a second touchdown. Osage rolls to the 30-7 win. California over California Indians, now 4-1 on the season. Southern Boone Eagles will play tomorrow at Dexter. Bad weather tonight. 3 p.m. kickoff on Saturday. Both teams ranked in Class 3. Back in the Tri-County Conference, the Hallsville Indians coming off a first win traveling to Eldon. The Mustangs coming off their first loss. Opening drive, Mustang quarterback Evan Beanland, the speedster, keeps it himself. Eldon out to the 7-0 lead. Indians quarterback Braden Matheny answers back. Drops a dime to the wideout Gabriel Jenkins. He takes it all the way to the house, 8-7. Hallsville takes the lead. Later on, 4th and 14 from the 18-yard line. Matheny hits fellow senior Reuben Murphy in the end zone. Tried taking a 16-7 lead. Mustangs strike back. Beanland on another keeper goes in, but Hallsville wins this one 38-29. The Fulton Hornets on the home field tonight, entertaining the Moberly Spartans. It was Moberly on the verge of scoring here. Hornets defense steps up. Gabe DePhilly, multi-sport standout, gets the INT for Fulton. But tonight was all about Moberly. Big night for the Spartans running back Kayvon Tiger. Breaks off a long run here. No one's going to catch him. Tiger with 4 TDs for Moberly. Spartans up 36 at halftime. They win it big, 49-6. The Mexico Bulldogs with a big win last week. Had a big challenge this week, traveling to Hannibal, home of the Pirates, ranked 4th in Class 4. They looked a lot like a state-ranked team tonight. Mike Ferreira here, early 6-yard touchdown run for the Pirates. That was just the beginning. Hannibal wins it 40-0 over Mexico. The Centralia Panthers looking to get back on track after a tough 2-point loss last week to Monroe City, taking on the Tigers from Macon tonight. Panthers up 24-7 at halftime, getting on the board again in the third. Elliot McCoy, the sweep, 8-yard score. They weren't done. Look at this, 4th quarter. Ethan Ross, deep shot to Anthony Ford, who hauls it in, cruising 60 yards. Centralia back in the win column, 38-14. More highlights to come. We'll head to Russellville, Tipton, Owensville, Versailles, and Lynn. How did the Wildcats follow up a first ever win? Stay with us on Football Friday Night. To Football Friday Night, the Lynn Wildcats made history last week. A first ever varsity win, 30-0 at MMA. Tonight, back on the home field against Fayette, starting play in the new Central State 8 Conference. But it was Fayette in white jumping on top. They led 8-0. Add another touchdown. Micah Estes punching it in. Fayette leads 14-0 later in the first. 4th and 1, Falcons go for it, and Carter Roman breaks free. Nobody's going to stop him. Fayette's lead is up to 20-0. Then it's Vroman again. He finishes off the drive for Fayette. They led it 28-0 at that point. Falcons cruise 60-6 over Lynn. More Central State 8 Conference play in Russellville. The Indians and South Callaway Bulldogs. South Cal up 12 at the half, looking to put it out of reach. Graydon Pontius helps with the pick in the red zone. But Pontius also the Bulldogs quarterback, and he gets to the outside on the quarterback keeper. This will register as a 79-yard touchdown. And South Callaway gets the conference win 45-20. At another Central State 8 game, the Tipton Cardinals and Harrisburg Bulldogs meeting in Montauk County. Homecoming for the Gridbirds, band out. football, great game. Opening drive, Tipton scores. TD pass, Dane Schlotzauer to Lucas Cashman. Harrisburg, though, led at halftime. Homecoming court included the Queen, Charlie Bailey, and the King, Lucas Cashman. Here's the King on a key interception as Harrisburg kept out of the end zone. Tipton wins it. A good one, 38-32. North Callaway, another good win. The T-Birds are 4-1. They beat Palmyra. Tolton, big over West Platte, 63-35. Montgomery County falls at Van Far. Gasconade County Bowl moving to Owensville tonight. The hometown Dutchman 0-4, entertaining the 4-0 Herman Bearcats in white. Dutchman really can't get much going in this thing. Herman did. The Bearcats improved to 5-0 with a decisive 41-6 win over the Dutchman. The Versailles Tigers on the home field. Tough test against 4-0 Warsaw thanks to Will Holtz and our friends at Lake TV for the video. Warsaw in complete control. Garrett Ferguson rolls out. Deep shot to Shane Poyser. 56-yard touchdown connection. Wildcats led 28-0 at halftime. Versailles falls 42-zip. A pair of 3-1 teams meeting in Salisbury tonight. The hometown Panthers in Scotland County. Panthers up 16-0 in the third quarter. Adding to the lead, Patrick White finds Colin Hernigan wide open, 35-yard line. He'll make some moves, take it all away for the 48-yard score. Salisbury rolls 32-0 the final. St. James losing to St. Pius X at Festus 23-6. It was Rolla losing to North County 24-20, and West Strand gets a win over Gallatin 44-15. Pest of the Week honors coming up next, and a look ahead to a football Saturday without Ole Mizzou.
Tonight's edition of the KRCG 13 Sports Desk is sponsored by the Mawkins Automotive Group.
The Missouri Tigers have the day off tomorrow. It's a bye week for the 11th ranked football team. They will head to Texas A&M next weekend for our first road game of the season. 3 other local college football teams on the road this weekend. Lincoln heads to Bolivar to play Southwest Baptist. William Woods to St. Louis to face Missouri Baptist, and Central Methodist in Marshall to face Missouri Valley. Baseball tonight, Royals only 2 games left after tonight, losing to the Braves this evening. Sean Murphy, a 2-run home run. Braves win at 3-0, but guess what? The Minnesota Twins lost. So folks, the Kansas City Royals have clinched a playoff spot. They're a wild card team. Way to go, KC. Cardinals playing late tonight out in San Francisco. They lead 4-3 in the 4th inning. College volleyball, Missouri bests LSU 3-0. The annual Dick Wilson soccer shootout at Jefferson City High School. Helias Catholic kicking things off earlier today with West Plains. Late first half, Noah Doolittle scores for Helias. Crusaders up 1-0. Later, another goal for the Satyrs. Helias wins it 5-2 is the final. They will finish up with 3 matches tomorrow. Jefferson City and Battle also taking part in the Dick Wilson shootout. Back to our high school football coverage. Steve's Pest Control defensive pest of the night. Great effort for Capital City. The Cavaliers defense. Jalen White picks up the sack. Our defensive pest of the week. Cavs with that big rivalry win over Jefferson City, but the crazy game of the night, Rockbridge comes back from a 15-point deficit to defeat Helias in overtime, 29-22. Meanwhile, Blair Oaks continues to dominate in the Tri-County and in Class 3, and a homecoming win for Tipton. That is it for Week 3 of this Football Friday night schedule. Thanks to our crew led by Tony Mullen, Brian Hudnell, also Chris Rogers, Nick Fuchs, Grace Gillis, Darren Beasley, Ryan Smith, producer Zach Factor, and the all-star director Phil Capps. Thank you for joining us tonight. Have a great weekend. We'll see you next week.
Football Friday Night has been sponsored by GFI Digital, Kemker Heating and Air Conditioning, Steve's Pest Control, Community Point Bank, and Custom Promotional Branding.